Hello Mrs Ashley, my name's Ben, I'm the Land Rover Level 3 technician that's looking after your vehicle today. First of all, I'd like to take the opportunity to welcome you to our brand new facility on Stanley Matthews Way. Secondly, and just to put your mind at ease, I just wanted to reassure you the steps that we're taking regarding COVID-19 safeguarding. My colleagues and I are working to social distancing rules, and we're applying personal protection to the seat, the steering wheel and the carpet of your vehicle. Once I've completed the work on your vehicle, our valeting team will sanitise all the contact points before the vehicle's returned to you. While I've got the vehicle in the workshop, I've taken the opportunity to carry out a vehicle health check, and there's a few things that I need to bring to your attention. So if we take a look at the offside front tyre on the vehicle, if we measure out the tread, you can see there it's just over 4mm of tread. Again, just over 4mm of tread there in the centre, and again on the outer edge. So that's approaching the recommended minimum tread depth of 3mm, so it's one that we marked down in amber as recommended for replacement in the near future. However, you are still quite a way off of the legal requirement of 1.6mm, so it isn't anything to worry about immediately, but it was just something I wanted to make you aware of. It's starting to become slightly low on the vehicle. And on the near side front of the vehicle, again, if we take a look at the tyre and we measure out the tread depths, you can see just below 4mm there, just over 4mm. And on the inner edge, again, just over 4mm. So again, that's one that is also approaching the recommended minimum requirement, or minimum tread depth of 3mm. But again, it's still quite a way off of the legal limit of 1.6mm, so not anything to worry about immediately. Again, it was just something I wanted to make you aware of. Was starting to become slightly low on the vehicle. And now on the rear of the vehicle, if we take a look at the vehicle's brakes, we'll take a look at the brake pads. They're measuring 6mm on the rear of the vehicle, which is 60% worn. So again, it's approaching the recommended minimum brake pad thickness of 3mm, but not anything to worry about immediately. Like with your tyres, it was just something I wanted to make you aware of. Was starting to become slightly low. Now if you take a look at the brake disc, you can see that there's a lip forming on the inside and the outside edge, and some slight scoring across the face. So I've marked those down in amber, and I'd recommend that they were replaced with the next set of brake pads. And again, looking at the brakes on the rear of the vehicle, on the offside this time, brake pads again measuring 6mm, which, like I say, that's 60% worn. It's not anything to worry about immediately, as it's not on the recommended minimum brake pad thickness yet at 3mm, but again, just something to make you aware of, starting to become slightly low. And the brake disc again in a similar condition to the one on the near side of the vehicle. You can see the lip that's forming on the inside and the outside edge, and some slight scoring across the face. So like I say, I'd recommend that they were replaced with the next set of brake pads. And now moving on to the underside of the vehicle, if we take a look at all the front suspension components, all the lower arms, drive shafts, CV boots, suspension struts and the anti-roll bar link arm, all in good condition. On both sides of the front of the vehicle, again, all the suspension arms, CV boots and drive shafts and all the suspension strut, anti-roll bar link arm there, all in good condition. Underside of the vehicle, no oil leaks from the engine or the gearbox, so that's all great. Exhaust system on the vehicle, all in good condition all the way along the full length of the vehicle. Rear prop shaft again in good condition. Rear diff, no leaks from the rear diff there at all, so that's all great. Rear drive shafts, you can see them going into the diff there, they're fine. And again, you can see them moving along into the hub there, all in good condition, and the CV boots all in good condition. All of the rear suspension arms, springs, all the ball joints, all the anti-roll bar, all in really good condition on both sides of the rear of the vehicle. There's no issues there whatsoever. So that completes your vehicle health check. Your service advisor Neil will be in contact with you shortly. Thank you for choosing Rybrook Land Rover, and I hope you have a pleasant day.